Hello, I'm James Keating, and welcome to our YouTube video today. Today I'll be showing you something called singing wood, meaning when the instructor asks you to make the stick talk or sing, he means to make it go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The sound the stick makes when you make it go real fast in the air. So that means making it talk. So when we say the wood will sing, it means you do it real quick. These can be used as follow-ups or as entries. Most of the time I use them as follow-ups, as something to help people figure out, after you do a disarm or control that adversary, what do I do to follow up on him? Do I just pound on him like this? Well, that's pretty simple. Do I backhand him a couple of times? Or do you light him up a little? See? So that's what I'm going to try to show you, is one of those things that I teach that's called singing wood. So it starts with diagonal slashing. That's an upward diagonal followed by a diagonal down. See? We might say an angle 9 or an angle 2 in the system I use. So that's all it is. So if I put a roll here before I do the upward angle, that gives it one little loop. Now I'm going to put a loop about halfway there. So now diagonal slashing turns into that. So I loop it up and I loop it down. Remember, your basic line is the diagonal line right there. Exactly. So you're going to add a rear roll followed by a downward angle, roll and straight down. So up, down, there you go. Once you get that down, you can take that up, take the roll right there and bring it around your head and hit with the abanico anywhere between 3 and 5 times. Add your roll again. So what you have is that. So we began with diagonal line. Up diagonal, down diagonal. We added a loop, another loop, and I'm going to put the loop over my head. So I add loop 1, loop 2. This is where it comes in. 1, 2, 3. I'm here now. I loop down. All right, so this begins like that. More from the side perhaps. I loop up. I loop down and around, and I come down. Exactly. The reason I'm showing you this is because it's an in-between point, so that when people learn what I'm showing them here in this action, they can go right into the 3-part florete. And that's on another YouTube video that I've already done. So they can kind of connect. You have this basic idea with a little bit of work done on it. You then take that basic idea, add the abanico action. That's 1, 2, 3, or whatever, 4, whatever you do, 5. So we get that, and once I get that, I just keep going right on into my abanico or roll. So that is the 3-part florete. So they all sort of connect in a nice way once you learn that. And of course people say, well, what about the singing wood? Well, that's the whole, you do it really fast. So practice this. Those of you that know seguidas, you'll know that diagonal slashing is one of them. So we're beginning off of that. In some schools, that would be like the third. Number 1, downwards figure 8. Number 2, upwards figure 8. Diagonal slashing. So that would be like number 3 for us. So practice, have fun with this, and I'll see you on the next one.